Healing your relationship pattern can massively change your life. That's the exact message I received on WhatsApp from a client. 4 months after she started consistently using one of the emotional rewiring techniques I teach inside my 15 days instant healing program, this is what happened. She was stunned because this was the same man who for years never talked about commitment, avoided serious conversations, and kept her in a limbo. But something shifted, not inside of him, but inside of her. And today I'm going to break down exactly what happened using neuroscience, psychology, and subconscious principles so you can understand how this shift happens and how to activate in your own relationship. And if you follow this video till the end, I will be giving you the precise method and you will know precisely what to do in your relationship dynamic to break your toxic recurring pattern. Now, if this resonates and you want to go deeper after this, you can apply for a free mini therapy session, which is the entry point into my 15 days instant healing program. It's not open for everyone, but if I or my team feel you are the right fit, we'll invite you to enroll into my program. If not, we'll let you know. This program is designed to work on multiple layers of your subconscious mind, and it uses instant healing hypnosis to break the trauma patterns that is ruining your love life, just like this client who went from abandonment cycles to emotional security and commitment. And who knows, you could be the next success story I'm talking about on this channel. Now let's dive in. If someone is not committing to you, it's not always because they don't want to. Sometimes they just can't feel the conscious signal that tells their nervous system this is safe, this is home. Dr. John Bowlby's research on attachment theory shows us that our adult relationships mirror childhood attachment patterns. If your nervous system associates love with rejection, your subconscious creates energetic walls to protect you even when it is the thing that you desire the most. So you might be saying, I want love, but your subconscious mind is screaming, it is not safe. That's exactly what was happening with this client. She kept attracting emotionally unavailable men and she had no idea why. She was trying all the affirmations, visualization, nothing worked. Until we went inside her subconscious mind and uncovered the true story. Her parents divorced when she was 7. Her father, the primary male figure in her life, emotionally withdrew after the separation. She didn't knew back then, but this created a massive father wound. It programmed her to equate love with distance, masculine love with inconsistency. She developed subconscious beliefs such as, I'm not enough to stay for. If I get too close, they will leave. I need to prove my worth to be chosen. These weren't just thoughts, they became part of her nervous system. And because of that, her subconscious kept leading her into situations that mirrored that original wound. She kept attracting men who couldn't give her what she needed because that's what felt familiar from her childhood. This is what I mean when I say your patterns are not your fault, but they are your responsibility to heal. Now let's go a bit deeper and understand, so why doesn't just thinking positively work for you? Because your nervous system has more authority than your words. A 2020 study published in National Library of Medicine found that 80% of our emotional responses are automatic, meaning they are generated by our subconscious mind, not your conscious mind. So you could say, I am worthy all day long, do all the affirmations and visualization, but if your nervous system still remembers the fear of being left or the shame of not being chosen, that's what reality responds to. That's what you manifest in your life. This is backed by quantum physics, especially the observer effect. The act of observation collapses potential realities into a specific outcome. In simple terms, your internal belief shapes what shows up in your external reality. So in relationships, the person in front of you is subconsciously responding to the emotional frequency you are broadcasting, not your words. If your energy says, don't leave me, you will experience distance in your relationship. If your energy says, I am whole and safe, they will feel safer coming closer to you. Now let's talk about how she shifted and what's her story. Now here is what changed everything for her. I taught her a technique called emotional blueprint reversal, which is part of my instant healing hypnosis program, and it works with instant healing hypnosis. So in under 2 minutes of instant healing hypnosis, she was able to identify the core emotional blueprint she had towards men. In her case, it was the fear of abandonment rooted in the early childhood experience with the divorce of her parents. Then, using subconscious induction and guided recalls, we unlocked that memory and removed the trapped emotional state around it. We also rewired her perception, turning that trauma into a lesson instead of a life sentence. This altered her entire emotional frequency. She went from subconsciously saying, "I'm not enough," to radiating, "I trust, I am safe, and I am chosen." And she kept doing this for 4 months consistently. And it was after this shift that the man, who had never spoken about family, told her he wanted her to meet his parents. Not because she begged, not because she chased, but because she became the version of herself who no longer needed to be chased or chosen. She was already whole. Now, can we understand what she did through science? Yes, we can. Let's back this up with science. According to Harvard psychologist Dr. Ellen Langer, beliefs and perception can literally change biological responses, including how others respond to us energetically. A Stanford University study found that emotional safety is the single most important predictor of future of the relationship, more than the compatibility or attraction. And Dr. Bruce Lipton confirms that 95% of our daily behavior is subconscious. So if we want to shift what we attract, we have to shift what we subconsciously believe in. Now, let me help you guys uncover the point of origin for your toxic recurring pattern. So I just want you to sit down, relax, and just listen to what I'm saying. And if you follow the instructions, you will know precisely what you need to do to break your relationship pattern. So let's try a simplified version of what I taught her in my 15 days instant healing program. But keep in mind, this isn't a full healing session. This is just to help you discover where that relationship pattern began so you can become conscious of it. And that in itself is a big win. Now, the first thing I want you to analyze is, what's the one emotion that you consistently attract in your relationship dynamic that makes you feel the worst? Is it fear of rejection, fear of abandonment? What is that feeling? I want you to focus on that feeling. Now, whatever this feeling is, here is something I want you to try. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Relax, and I want you to focus on this feeling. Now, as you focus on this feeling, here is something I want you to ask your subconscious mind. When was the first time I felt this feeling in my life? Now, whatever memory pops up inside your head, do not change that. This is not random. Your subconscious mind remembers everything. So focus on this memory. Now, whatever this memory is, I want you to ask your subconscious mind, what are the 3 lessons I need to learn to remove this pattern forever? Now, whatever your subconscious mind says, start speaking out loud. Say it with your mouth. The more you say it, the more your subconscious mind accepts these lessons as part of your reality. So speak it out loud. What's the first lesson? Speak it out loud. What's the second lesson? Speak it out loud. And what's the third lesson? Speak it out loud. Now you have got the lessons that you need to follow to break this pattern forever. Now comment down the 3 lessons that you got, and I might try to give you more awareness about what's happening in your relationship pattern. But also the fact that your lessons could also inspire other people. But again, this is not deep reprogramming. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Because awareness is only the first step. Transformation happens when we remove the emotional charge trapped in the nervous system. That's what I do inside my 15 days instant healing program. But here is the most honest truth. Most people spend years trying to change partners or trying to fix the dynamic with affirmations and overthinking. And trust me, I have been there, I've done that. That doesn't help. But everything changes when you change the root cause, your subconscious identity. This client didn't become lucky, she became aligned. She healed her father wound, rebuilt her sense of self, cleared the emotional blueprint that kept attracting avoidance, and that's when love stopped running away from her and started running towards her. If you are done repeating the same pattern and you want to become someone who radiates safety, wholeness, and magnetic self-worth, you can consider enrolling into my 15 days instant healing program, where I will teach you how you can get inside your subconscious mind and remove each and every blockage using instant healing hypnosis so you can heal your relationship pattern. But a plus point is, I also teach you conversational hypnosis so you become a magnet in any conversation in less than a minute. And when you combine both of these together, you become unstoppable in relationships. And the best way to enroll into my program is to apply for a free mini therapy session with me. And if I and my team feel that you are a good fit for our program, we will allow you to enroll into my program, or else we might refuse you. But whatever the 3 lessons you got after watching this video, I want you to start practicing those as a part of your life and observe they will massively shift your dynamic in relationships. I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep healing. Bye-bye.